Learn, Speak, English, the podcast.
Welcome to another episode of Learn, Speak, English. I'm Ryan, and today we're going to enjoy 30 minutes of slow English. This episode will help you learn English in a natural way by listening, repeating, and practicing shadowing. Shadowing means that you repeat after me, like an echo. You listen to my voice, and then you copy the sounds, the rhythm, and the words. You don't need to be perfect. Just try to follow me, step by step. During these 30 minutes, we will practice useful sentences that you can use in your daily life. I will describe a complete daily routine, from the early morning until the night. Remember, you can speak with me. You can repeat after me. You can follow my voice slowly and calmly. Are you ready? Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's begin. I wake up at 6:30 a.m. When my alarm rings, I open my eyes and see the soft blue morning light in my bedroom. My digital clock shows the time in bright green numbers. I stretch slowly. My plan on the windowsill makes a round shadow on the wall. It looks like a big circle. I look around my room and notice other shapes. The rectangle of my desk, the small square of my lamp, and the oval mirror on the wall. Shapes make the room interesting. I breathe deeply and feel awake. I think about the day ahead. Sometimes I smile because I feel ready and calm. I walk to the bathroom. The white square tiles on the floor feel cool under my feet. The mirror, a tall rectangle, is a little foggy from the night. I wash my face with warm water. The soap is in a small orange box, and the shampoo bottle is a tall green cylinder. I brush my teeth carefully. The steam from the shower makes curvy lines on the mirror like little clouds. I enjoy the warm water on my body. I feel clean and refreshed. At 7 a.m., I go to the kitchen. The walls are light yellow, and the morning sun makes them look even brighter. My coffee machine has red lights that turn on when it starts working. I make 2 eggs on a round white plate and toast on a square napkin. My cup of coffee sends soft spirals of steam into the air. I sip it slowly and enjoy the warm taste. I feel ready for the morning. While I eat, I check my schedule on my laptop. My students' names appear in small blue rectangles. I open my red notebook and draw circles, arrows, and underlines to organize my lesson ideas. The shapes help me think more clearly. At 8 a.m., I prepare my lessons for the day. I stand next to my brown wooden desk. I highlight important grammar points with my yellow marker. Sometimes I record short pronunciation examples for my students. I like to see the colors and shapes on my notebook. They make learning fun and organized. I feel motivated and ready to teach. The morning is quiet and bright, and I feel happy. At 9 a.m., I start my first online class. When I turn on my camera, my students appear in little colorful rectangles. Some background are blue, some green, some purple. We practice speaking, listening, and vocabulary. I ask simple questions. How are you? What are you doing today? They answer slowly. Their smiles and efforts give me energy and happiness. I sometimes write stars and circles on my notebook to remember important points. Teaching is not just work. It is fun and rewarding. I feel proud when my students speak well. At 10:30 a.m., I leave my apartment and walk to the studio where we create the Learn Speak English podcast. The street is full of colors: red cars, green trees, gray buildings with tall rectangular windows. I always pass a cafe with round outdoor tables. People sit outside, talking and drinking coffee. The smell of bread and pastries is warm and inviting. I see children running and dogs playing. The walk is pleasant and full of small details. When I arrive at the studio, I see the dark blue door with a shiny silver handle. Inside, the walls are covered with black square sound panels. On the table, my microphone stands like a silver cylinder, ready to record. I usually meet Thomas, my co-worker and good friend. He is wearing a green jacket and blue sneakers today. His keychain makes a sound like little metal triangles when he walks. We talk about ideas for new podcast episodes. I feel excited and focused. The studio is quiet and full of possibilities. At 11 a.m., I start preparing the script for the next episode. I write on my tablet and draw shapes next to important points. Stars for useful tips, circles for vocabulary, triangles for pronunciation notes. Then I test the microphone. The recording button glows red like a small sun. I begin recording, speaking slowly and clearly. I enjoy the sound of my own voice. Twice a week, we connect online with our co-worker Kala. She lives in India and studies computer engineering. Her small purple rectangle appears on the screen. She is always smiling, even if it is late at night for her. Today is not one of those days, so we send her audio files and notes. Working together, even online, makes me feel connected and happy. At 12 p.m., Thomas and I finish our morning work. We look at our screens one more time to check everything. Then we close the studio for a break. I feel proud and satisfied. Around 12:30 p.m., we walk to a small restaurant on the corner. The tables are round, the menu is orange, and the air smells like warm bread and fresh herbs. We sit outside sometimes, enjoying the sunlight. We relax and talk about our plans for the afternoon. I feel calm and ready for the next part of the day. After lunch with Thomas, I walk back to the studio. The sun is warm on my back. I open the blue door slowly. The studio is quiet. I like quiet. It is my favorite time to think. I look around. I see chairs, desks, books, and notebooks. The black sound panels cover the walls. They are soft and a little shiny. I touch one. It feels smooth. I sit at my desk. I open my laptop. The screen is bright. I write some notes. I read my notebook. I highlight important words with my yellow pen. I smile. I like to organize my work. I think. It makes me feel calm. I check my schedule for the afternoon. I see a lot of tasks, but I feel ready. I turn on some soft music to help me think. The sound is quiet but cheerful. At 1:30 p.m., Thomas comes. He wears a green jacket and blue sneakers. We sit at a round table. We drink tea. We talk about new ideas. We laugh a lot. Sometimes we make funny faces. Thomas asks about the new podcast episode. I share my ideas, and he shares his. We write notes and draw diagrams on paper. I like these moments. Working with a friend is always fun and easy. We checked some scripts for the podcast. We read the sentences slowly. Sometimes we practice our voices. I listen to Thomas, and he listens to me. We correct small mistakes together. At 2 p.m., I prepare material for Kala. She lives far away in India. I write scripts, record short audio sentences, and check the sound carefully. I listen to my voice slowly. I smile when it sounds good. Sometimes I repeat a sentence 3 times to make it perfect. I send the files to Kala. She writes back, "Thank you. I like your voice. It is clear. I feel happy and proud. While I work, I drink water and keep my desk organized. I like to have everything in its place. Pens in one cup, notebooks in a pile, papers neatly stacked. It makes me feel calm and focused. At 2:30 p.m., I make a coffee. I walk to the window. I look outside. People walk on the streets. Cars move slowly and sometimes quickly. Trees sway in the wind. The sun makes long orange shadows on the ground. I breathe slowly. I feel calm. I watch a cat jump on a wall. It is funny. The wind moves the leaves gently. Birds sing in the distance. I hold my coffee in my hands. It is warm and smells good. I take small sips. The flavor is rich and a little sweet. I think about the afternoon. It is quiet, peaceful, and productive. At 3 p.m., I return to my desk. I open my laptop. I write notes for the podcast. I check my schedule again. I practice speaking English slowly. I record a few sentences. I listen to them carefully. I correct small mistakes. Sometimes I read the sentences aloud 2 or 3 times. I want my pronunciation to be good. I smile when I hear my voice clear and confident. I feel proud of the work I do in the studio. At 3:30 p.m., I take a short break. I stand up and stretch my arms. I move my shoulders slowly. I drink water. I look at the clock. The numbers are bright green. I smile. I feel ready to continue the afternoon work. I walk a little around the studio. I notice small details, the texture of the walls, the chairs, and the floor. I feel grateful for my calm and organized workspace. At 4 p.m., I prepare for my online English class. I check my microphone, my camera, and my computer. Everything is ready. I sit at my desk and smile. When the students join, I greet them warmly. "Hello, how are you today?" I ask. They answer slowly. Some say, "I am fine," or "I am good." I listen carefully. I repeat their words with them. We practice simple questions. "What are you doing today? Do you like music?" I listen to their answers. I correct small mistakes gently. I smile when they speak well. During the class, I show them pictures. We talk about the colors, shapes, and objects in the pictures. We practice pronunciation together. Students feel happy when they speak clearly. Sometimes I tell a short story in English. They listen and try to repeat words. I encourage them. "Very good. You speak English very well." At 4:45 p.m., the class finishes. I say goodbye to the students. "See you next time. Have a nice day." I close my laptop slowly. I take a short walk in the studio. I look around. The black sound panels make soft shadows. The chairs and desks are quiet. I feel relaxed. Teaching is hard sometimes, but it is very rewarding. I feel proud of my. At 5 p.m., I prepare final notes for the next day. I write sentences in my notebook. I draw circles and arrows to organize my ideas. I check my microphone again. I practice a few sentences for the podcast. I speak slowly and clearly. I listen to my voice and correct small mistakes. I prepare the script for tomorrow. I write simple dialogues and short sentences. I want the work to be ready and easy to use. Everything needs to be organized. At 5:30 p.m., I close my laptop. I clean my desk. I put the pens, notebooks, and papers in order. I say goodbye to Thomas. See you tomorrow. I open a blue door and walk outside. The afternoon sun is warm. It shines on my face. I take a deep breath. I feel happy, calm, and ready for the evening. My afternoon is finished. I walk slowly down the street. People are going home. Cars move on the roads. The trees and buildings look beautiful in the sunlight. I smile. I like my afternoon routine. It is simple, quiet, and very nice. At 6 p.m., I leave the studio. The sun is low in the sky, and the colors are amazing. The sky is orange, pink, and a little purple. I walk home slowly. I see people walking their dogs. Some dogs are small, some are big. They bark softly, and some wag their tails happily. I hear birds singing and the soft sound of leaves moving in the wind. The street is calm and peaceful. I notice the lights in the houses. Some are yellow, some are white. Cars move slowly. The wind is cool on my face, and I feel calm and happy. Walking home is quiet and relaxing. I look around carefully. I see children playing far away. I see a man running with his headphones. The world is quiet but alive. I take a deep breath. At 6:30 p.m., I open the door home. I take off my jacket and hang it on the coat hanger. I put my shoes neatly in the shoe rack. I smile because I am home. The house smells like fresh air and warm tea from earlier. I feel safe and comfortable. I look around. The living room is clean and organized. The sofa is soft, and the table has a small lamp with warm light. I like the quiet atmosphere. I take a deep breath. I feel calm. I notice small things. A book on the shelf, a notebook on the table, and a blanket folded on the sofa. Everything is in order. I feel peaceful. At 6:45 p.m., I make a cup of tea. The water is hot and smells nice. I sit on the sofa and look out the window. I see green trees and the orange sunset. The colors are beautiful. I breathe slowly and feel relaxed. I listen to sounds outside. Leaves moving in the wind, birds flying, and distant voices of people walking. I sip the tea slowly. The flavor is warm and sweet. I enjoy the quiet moment. I feel calm and happy. I think about small things from my day and feel grateful. At 7 p.m., my wife arrives. I say hello and hug her. We smile at each other. We talk about our day. She tells me stories from work. I listen carefully. I ask her questions. How was your day? Did something interesting happen? She answers slowly. Sometimes she tells a funny story, and we laugh together. I feel happy to share this time with her. I notice small things about her. Her smile, the way she sits down on the sofa, and her soft voice. These small moments make me feel connected and loved. At 7:30 p.m., we cook dinner together. I chop vegetables, carrots, peppers, and onions. She stirs the pan on the stove. The kitchen smells like herbs, garlic, and fresh vegetables. We talk while cooking. Sometimes we dance a little to the soft music playing. We laugh at small mistakes, like dropping a piece of carrot on the floor. Cooking together is fun and relaxing. I enjoy chopping the vegetables slowly and carefully. I feel happy to share this simple activity. At 8 p.m., we eat dinner. We drink water and talk about our plans for the weekend. We decide what we want to do. Maybe go to the park or watch a movie. I feel happy and calm. The food is warm and tasty. We enjoy every bite. The lights in the kitchen are soft and warm, and the room feels cozy. We share stories and ideas. Eating together is peaceful and nice. I notice the sound of the fork and knife, the smell of food, and the small laughs we share. At 8:45 p.m., we wash the dishes together. I listen to music and hum a song softly. She dries the plates. The kitchen has white lights and shiny plates. We talk about small things, the weather, the news, and plans for tomorrow. Washing dishes is simple, but it is fun to do together. I feel relaxed and content. I notice how my hands feel in the warm water. I enjoy this quiet activity. At 9:15 p.m., we sit on the sofa to relax. We watch a TV show or listen to a podcast. I drink tea. She drinks coffee. We talk about the show, share opinions, and laugh at the funny parts. Sometimes we just sit quietly and enjoy each other's company. The soft light from the lamp makes the room cozy. I feel peaceful and happy. I notice the little things. The soft blanket, the sound of the tea, the smell of coffee, and the quiet night outside. These small details make me feel comfortable and calm. At 9:45 p.m., I write notes for the podcast. I open my notebook and my laptop. She reads a book. We sit together quietly, sometimes smiling or laughing softly. The room is warm. I listen to the soft sound of the house. Occasionally, I look out the window at the dark street and the shining lights. I feel calm. My evening is slow and gentle. I feel grateful for this time. At 10 p.m., I turn off the lights in the living room. I open the window for cool air. I say goodnight to my wife. I walk to my bedroom. The bed is soft and ready. I take a deep breath. I feel relaxed, happy, and calm. My evening is finished. I think about the day. It was productive, calm, and full of small moments of happiness. I feel ready to rest and sleep. At 10 p.m., I enter my bedroom. The room is quiet. I turn on the small lamp on my bedside table. The light is soft and yellow. It makes the room feel warm and calm. I take off my shoes slowly and put them neatly in the closet. I hang my jacket on the coat hanger. I put my work clothes away. The bed looks soft and inviting. I look around my bedroom. The walls are light-colored, and the window shows a dark sky. I see faint stars outside. The room smells clean and fresh. I feel relaxed and safe. I take a deep breath. I feel the calm atmosphere. The quiet and the soft light make me feel peaceful. I enjoy this moment alone. At 10:05 p.m., I go to the bathroom to take a shower. I turn on the warm water. The water is soft and comfortable on my skin. I wash my hair carefully, using shampoo. I close my eyes and feel the water on my face. Then I wash my body. The water makes me feel clean and relaxed. I smile at my reflection in the mirror. My hair is wet and shiny. My skin feels soft. I enjoy the feeling of warm water. I feel refreshed. Taking a shower is not only for cleaning, but also for relaxing my body and mind. I take a few deep breaths. I feel ready for bed. At 10:20 p.m., I brush my teeth. I look in the mirror and smile. My teeth are clean. My mouth feels fresh. I rinse my mouth and wash my face gently. I put on my pajamas. They are soft and comfortable. I like the feeling of warm cotton on my skin. My pajamas are clean and fresh. They make me feel relaxed and cozy. I take a moment to organize the room a little. I put away small things, my notebook, pens, and glasses. I like my bedroom to be clean and tidy before sleeping. It makes me feel calm and ready for rest. At 10:30 p.m., I lie in bed. I pull the blanket over me. The bed is soft and warm. I close my eyes. I breathe slowly and calmly. I think about my day. I remember good moments. The time at the studio, walking home, cooking dinner with my wife, teaching English online. I feel happy and satisfied. I feel the soft sheets against my skin. I listen to the quiet sounds in the house, distant cars, wind moving leaves outside, and the soft hum of the lights. Everything is calm. I feel safe. I notice the small details, the soft pillow, the warm blanket, the gentle light from the lamp. I feel gratitude for my home and my life. At 10:40 p.m., I see my wife already in bed. I say goodnight. I hug her gently. I feel her warmth. We smile softly at each other. Sometimes we whisper a few words about the next day or share small thoughts. The hug makes me feel calm and happy. I feel connected and loved. I enjoy these quiet moments before sleep. I lie next to her for a few minutes. I breathe slowly. I feel the soft blankets and the warmth of her body nearby. The room is peaceful. I feel safe and content. At 10:45 p.m., I close my eyes again. I breathe slowly. I relax my body. I feel heavy and comfortable. I notice my toes, my legs, my arms, and my shoulders. I let all the tension go. I listen to quiet sounds of the night, a distant car, leaves moving in the wind, and the soft ticking of a clock. The night is calm and peaceful. Sometimes I think about small things I need to do tomorrow. I organize my thoughts in my mind. I think, tomorrow will be good. I will have a calm and nice day. At 10:50 p.m., I feel ready to sleep. My eyes are closed. I feel my body sinking into the bed. I feel the warmth of the blankets. I breathe slowly and deeply. I think about the good things from today. I smile softly. I feel calm and happy. My thoughts are gentle and quiet. I drift into sleep slowly. my night is finished. I sleep safely and peacefully. I am ready for a new day tomorrow. I feel grateful for my home, my family, and the calm moments of the night. Wow! Congratulations! You have just finished 30 minutes of slow English practice, focusing on daily routines. That was an amazing effort. You have listened carefully, repeated, and practiced a lot. This kind of practice is very powerful. Remember, doing shadowing, speaking at the same time as you listen, will accelerate your English learning in an incredible way. Your fluency will improve faster than you imagine. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you never miss a new lesson. And please leave a comment. Tell us what you thought about today's practice. We are really excited to read your messages and hear how you are improving. Thank you for spending this time with us. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and see you in the next episode of Learn Speak English.